Life processes. Life processes are fundamental activities performed by living organisms to sustain life. These include processes like nutrition, respiration, transportation, and excretion. Without these processes, organisms cannot grow, reproduce, or maintain a stable internal environment. Nutrition. Definition. Nutrition is the process by which living organisms obtain food and convert it into energy for growth, repair, and maintenance of life. How do living things get their food? Living organisms obtain food based on their mode of nutrition, categorized into autotrophic and heterotrophic modes. Autotrophic nutrition definition: a mode of nutrition where organisms prepare their own food using sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and minerals. Examples: green plants, algae, and some bacteria. Process: photosynthesis. Site: chloroplasts in plant cells. Chlorophyll: green pigment that captures sunlight. Steps: light-dependent reaction occurs in the thylakoid membranes. Sunlight splits water molecules into oxygen and hydrogen, photolysis. Light-independent reaction, Calvin cycle, occurs in the stroma. Carbon dioxide is converted into glucose using ATP and NADPH. Photosynthesis equation: in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, 6 carbon dioxide plus 6 water equals 6 carbon hexadecahydroxyl, 6 plus 6 oxygen, heterotrophic nutrition. Definition: a mode of nutrition where organisms depend on other organisms, plants or animals for food. Examples: animals, fungi, some bacteria. Types: herbivores, eat plants, e.g. cows, deer. Carnivores eat animals, e.g. lions, tigers. Omnivores eat both plants and animals, e.g. humans. Parasites live on or inside a host and obtain nutrients from it, e.g. tapeworms, lice. Saprophytes feed on dead and decaying matter, e.g. mushrooms. How do organisms obtain their nutrition? Plants use roots to absorb water and minerals from the soil and leaves for photosynthesis. Animals ingest food via their mouth, digest it internally, absorb nutrients, and eliminate waste. Nutrition in human beings. Humans have a complex digestive system to process food and absorb nutrients. Digestive system components. Mouth: food is ingested. Teeth break down food into smaller pieces. Saliva contains amylase enzyme, begins starch digestion. Esophagus transfers food to the stomach via peristalsis, wave-like muscular contractions. Stomach secretes gastric juices, HCl, pepsin, for protein digestion. HCl creates an acidic environment for enzymes. Small intestine: digestive juices from pancreas and liver aid digestion. Villi: tiny finger-like projections absorb nutrients. Large intestine: absorbs water, converts undigested food into feces. Rectum and anus: feces are stored in the rectum and eliminated through the anus. Respiration definition: respiration is the process of breaking down glucose into energy, which is stored in the form of ATP. Types of respiration: aerobic respiration requires oxygen, complete breakdown of glucose into carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Equation: carbon 6, hydrogen 12, oxygen 6 plus 6, oxygen 2 aro 6, carbon dioxide plus 6, hydrogen 2, oxygen plus energy, ATP. Anaerobic respiration occurs without oxygen, produces less energy. In muscles, during intense activity, glucose lactic acid plus energy. In yeast, glucose alcohol. CTO2 pos energy, transportation. Definition: transportation involves the movement of substances such as nutrients, gases, and waste within an organism. Transportation in human beings. The heart, muscular organ that pumps blood. 4 chambers: right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Pathway of blood: deoxygenated blood. Body: right atrium, right ventricle, lungs. Oxygenated blood: lungs, left atrium, left ventricle, body. Blood vessels, arteries, carry oxygen-rich blood away from the heart. Veins carry oxygen-poor blood back to the heart. Capillaries tiny vessels for exchange of gases and nutrients. Blood composition. Plasma, liquid part, transports nutrients. Red blood cells, RBCs, carry oxygen using hemoglobin. White blood cells, WBCs, fight infections. Platelets, help in clotting. Lymph, a colorless fluid that transports white blood cells and fats. Transportation in plants. Transport of water, carried by xylem from roots to leaves via transpiration pole. Transport of food, conducted by phloem through translocation. Active transport using energy,